Endless Slumper is the 10th episode of the first season of Cheers, and as I say about pretty much every episode, it's a brilliant episode of Cheers. Also really happy to see Christopher McDonald in this. That's definitely the character, not that interesting, but I do like Christopher McDonald as an actor. This focuses on one of Sam's good luck charms. He keeps this bottle cap, and I might, with a spoiler warning, discuss the meaning of the bottle cap in a bit, but the bottle cap has meaning. We don't really know what it is, but he reluctantly agrees to lend out his bottle cap to somebody on the Red Sox, Rick Walker, played by Christopher McDonald, because he's having a tremendous slump and he desperately needs something to save his baseball career. And Sam, having been a baseball player and knowing what that feeling's like, he kind of reluctantly agrees to give him this bottle cap. And when the bottle cap is in Rick Walker's possession, bad things start happening to Sam. And we have a sequence of kind of bad luck, and some of them are quite funny, I have to say. I think my favourite is the coffee pot, and just kind of how that kind of unfolded when Sam grabbed the coffee pot by the glass rather than the handle, and just the delivery of the dialogue there across all parties. I just thought was absolutely fantastic. There's another bit of dialogue in this that I thought it was brilliantly delivered. It's a conversation between Diane and Rick Walker, and Diane thinks they're talking about meditation. They're not, and we as the viewer know that, but Diane doesn't, and I just think that it's beautifully crafted dialogue, beautifully delivered, and kind of how that scene ends and how it resolves itself. Maybe resolving itself isn't quite the right way, but how that scene develops and then reaches its climax, it was beautiful. It was brilliantly done. Really thoroughly enjoyed it. I also love the intro to this episode. I feel like Carla in the intro was particularly fabulous. Really thoroughly enjoyed her performance and the energy in that intro. We also get a bit more of Cliff here. This is one of the first times where Cliff's getting a really good chance to show off his personality, and we get to see him putting bets on the bad things that will happen to Sam, which I thought was rather good fun. So I guess a spoiler from now. The only other thing that I want to say is a spoiler, and it's about what the bottle cap means. And when Sam started to talk about the fact that this bottle cap was basically the reason he was able to stop drinking and a reminder of that final drink, I got a little choked up. I thought it was beautiful. It was so moving. And the tension when he realised that the bottle cap was no more and he was pouring himself a drink, it was just so difficult and so gripping. And the fact that what I don't like, or maybe I don't know how I feel, is when he slid the beer across the bar and it was a huge relief and everybody, viewers alike, were like, thank goodness he's not actually going to drink it. And then he said, I guess I gave him the wrong bottle cap. I don't know how I feel about that, because on the one hand, it's implying that he tricked him and gave him the wrong bottle cap to make him think that he had this lucky talisman. But at the same time, Sam's performance up until that point genuinely felt like his lucky charm was away from him. So I don't think he did give him the wrong bottle cap. I think maybe Sam was just kind of trying to tell himself that. I don't know. I didn't like that line because I don't think it fits in with the rest of the episode or with Sam's behaviour. So I'm a bit unsure of how I want to read that line. If Sam's trying to convince himself that that's the case, or if they were genuinely implying that Sam had given him the wrong bottle cap. I don't know. If you have any thoughts on that, feel free to let me know, but it doesn't sit right with me. But it didn't ruin the rest of the episode. It's absolutely fabulous. It's emotionally intense. Really thoroughly enjoyed it, as I do with pretty much every other episode. Endless Slumper is an absolute delight.